So good evening, everyone. I would like to start with thanking all of you for participating in this 12 weeks long survey and for joining us on the result sharing day. I've learned many things while I was doing the survey and analyzing the results. I hope you have got to learn about many things that you were doing, but they are not sustainable. And I hope you have tried adopting some of the sustainable lifestyle tips that I've shared with you each week. Coming to the presentation, the Citizen, Consumer and Civic Action Group. Uh, the Citizen, Consumer and Civic Action Group, in collaboration with Sri Siva Subramania Nadar College of Engineering, carried out this survey. CAG is thankful to Professor Ketri as well as student coordinators Sian and Abhishek from SSN College for extending their support in this survey. We hope that the survey results will motivate all of you to become sustainable and climate literate citizens as part and parcel of our education system. Before jumping to the findings, let me share with you some interesting information about the survey participants. You might remember the initial section in the survey form where I had asked everyone to fill their gender and department. Based on that, I found that 51% females and 49% males have participated in our survey. Thank you, girls, for showing higher participation. And I hope you keep this habit in whatever career you choose. It is crucial for meeting with gender equality and reduce inequalities, which are the 5th and 10th Sustainable Development Goals, respectively. Coming to the departments, I found that maximum participants in the survey are from electrical and electronics engineering department. Now I will discuss the findings on sustainability status for all the survey participants. First, I will tell you about the energy uses. As per the analysis, I've learned that students are least concerned about placing the refrigerator at least 6 inches away from the wall. Can anyone tell me why it should be kept away? You can unmute yourself and can answer it or can raise your hands. Why the refrigerator is kept 6 inches away from the wall? Yeah. Can you repeat that? Okay, I will answer it. So it is a method to avoid excess compressor load and excess power consumption. I also found that students have highest concern about switching off TV, sound system and DVD player when not in use. Do you know its benefits?
So yeah, basically it reduces the heat. Like whenever we switch off the whatever Tata Sky or whatever we are using, it actually reduces the heat in it, and it sustains the system also.
Brilliant. Yeah. So I actually doing this has saved power consumption due to keeping these devices at a standby mode. So based on the outcomes, I suggest that your college should organize workshops or seminars for helping students understanding topics like energy transition and energy efficiency so that they learn innovative ways to achieve or work on it. Now, moving to water uses. As per this analysis, I have learned that students are least concerned about washing full loads in the washing machine and are highly concerned about turning taps off tightly to prevent dripping. Based on the outcomes, I suggest your college should educate students on water conservation practices and motivate them to work on reducing utility bills and water pollution, as well as for preventing greenhouse gas emissions associated with treating and distributing water. Next is waste generation. As per this analysis, I have learned that students are least concerned about purchasing groceries in bulk, and highly concerned about taking cloth bags to the store when shopping, as well as using both sides of a paper to reduce paper waste. I suggest your college should motivate students to do activities like waste segregation and to work together on strategies to reduce waste. Each of us can make a difference by reducing, reusing, and recycling materials throughout our communities, and we have to encourage our neighbors and friends to do the same. Finally, the commute. As per this analysis, I've learned that students are least concerned about the use of bus or train as mode of transport and are highly concerned about driving or riding in a sensible way. I suggest your college should motivate students to use environmentally friendly travel modes, such as public transport, walking, cycling, and carpooling. Coming to the observations on climate change perception. Through the analysis, I came to know that you guys are highly aware about climate change and its threats, and also extremely worried about the same. To save time, I will discuss only the responses, which where more than 90% of students have chosen any particular option, and will skip the questions for which I have received less than 90% responses. As you can see in this table, 92% of students agree that climate change is really happening. 97% of students are ready to support or demand that the government reduce the emissions that causes climate change. Continuing on the next slide, 91% students have noticed an increase of climate change related topics in media in recent times. 98% believe that deforestation contributes to climate change. Moving to college sustainability knowledge, I've observed that students have excellent knowledge about sustainability practices in college. Let us quickly see questions for which more than 95% of students have chosen the right option. So I found that 98% students agreed that room lights or other lights should not be used in daytime. 96% students disagreed that room windows should be closed always. 96% students agreed that conventional energy source fossil fuels causes more air pollution than solar energy. 100% students, that means all 104 respondents, agreed on utilizing both sides of a sheet of paper while taking printouts. 99% agreed it is necessary to install biocompost in the college. Again, 99% agreed digitalization will help to reduce paper waste to a great extent. Continuing on the next slide, 98% students agreed that a rainwater harvesting system is required in the college. Again, 98% agreed small leakages in pipes should be repaired quickly. 99% students agreed long shower leads to more water consumption. And 98% students agreed that purchasing milk, vegetables, and fruits from a local farmer is better than purchasing them from town. That's all about findings. Moving to the survey results. I will first reveal names of 3 top scorers among female participants. They are Abhirami, Yashaswini, and Mithila. Now I will reveal names of 3 top scorers among male participants. They are Hariharan, Srinath, Sanjay, and Mohammad Hasim. Congratulations to all the names I've taken. You all are leaders and positive role models for other students, as your lifestyle is more sustainable than the other survey respondents. No doubt, each one of you had performed very well. Most of you might be thinking, especially those who could not score well, how you can improve your sustainability status. Don't feel depressed like the child in this picture. You already know that you have to reflect on your lifestyle choices, switch to sustainable alternative based on self-reflection process, and demand systematic changes to have an inclusive, greener future. So reflect, switch, and demand for sustainable living. I want each one you to remember that our small actions can make a big difference. Therefore, I suggest you all make a list of the things that are pulling you back from walking on the path of sustainability, whether it is your habit to use personal vehicles over public transport or not purchasing the groceries in bulk. Just make a plan to jump all the barriers by switching to sustainable alternatives. This is important. I have made guidelines on how and why to adopt sustainable living. I want everyone to go through it in order to improve your sustainability status. It is available on CAG's website, and I've also provided its link in the slide. Thank you. I stop here. You can ask your doubts now if you have any. And please feel free to share if the survey has helped you in making changes to your lifestyle, or you can briefly tell us if you have motivated your friends and family to understand and take up sustainable living. The floor is open for those who want to share their experiences.
Yes, volunteers, the top scorer listed by Kanchka, why don't you speak out? If Hariharan, Sanjay, Muhammad Hassan is somebody is there, or from girls' side. Yes. So those who want to speak, please unmute and speak. Others, mute. Yes, Abhirami. Abhirami, you hear Abhirami? Yashashwini.
Sian, you can start then. If no one is coming forward,
you can raise your hand so that I mean, if you can't unmute yourself, please tell us.
Hello, can you hear me?
Yeah, yes, Haripriya.
Okay, thank you, Akansha ma'am, for this sustainability project you're doing. It's actually really helpful. We actually learned that keeping our fridge 6 inches away from wall is really helpful. I actually didn't know that. And a lot of compost ideas I got after like going through your surveys. Composting, whatever plants we grow at home, we don't need to buy like fertilizers for them. We just put compost some waste and then we add it to the soil. So that's really helpful. And there are a lot of new things I learned from your survey. So thank you so much for your survey.
Thank you, Haripriya, for sharing your experience. Sian?
Yes, ma'am. Can I start, ma'am?
Yeah.
Hello, everyone. I am Sian from Tripoli. I'm one of the coordinators for this Sustainability Lifestyle Survey activity. Before I talk about what we have learned from this activity, I will like to tell you about all the importance. What is the importance of doing this Sustainability Lifestyle Survey? We all know about the present condition of our Mother Earth. We are all polluting our beautiful Mother Earth by all methods. We humans are like parasites who gets all the wealth from the earth, but in return, we are not doing anything else. At least we should give some time to our earth so that it can replenish and restore itself. But we are not even considering about it and keep repeating the same mistake. As a result, the temperature of our earth has increased, and the rest is what we are facing now. Irregularity in monsoon, extreme climate condition, sea level rise, etc. This is all because of everyone's action that we have almost reached a stage where it is compulsory to make changes to lead a peaceful and healthy life in here. The changes that I'm talking about is not something which is very big. It's just a little modification in your lifestyle. We are all wasting our resources like food, energy, etc. So a little planning ahead is enough to correct yourself from wasting these valuable resources. And along with that, you can also save money just by saving a little of everything you're just wasting. So now I will talk about this activity. This task which we have been doing for the past 3 months gave us a lot of information about the green ways in which we can lead our life. It also helped us in finding our mistakes in our day-to-day tasks and provided us a lot of information about how we can correct it and contribute to the society. The present situation has already taught us the lesson, even though it is very difficult for some to always wear a mask during the COVID situation. We were forced to do so that we have to safeguard ourselves. So it all lies in our hands whether we are just going to bring the changes by ourselves or we will be forced to be the change that the world is seeking for. So act cautiously and truthfully in building a better world. For every small change you are going to bring in to your life today, you will be saving a lot of persons in your future. Thank you, ma'am. I'd like to thank Ms. Gayatri, ma'am, and Akansha Tiwari, ma'am, for providing this wonderful opportunity. Thank you.
Thank you, Sian, for explaining it very well. Okay, Abhishek. Abhishek, are you there?
Ma'am, I guess he is not available, ma'am.
Okay. All right. If anyone else wants to share their experience, they can.
Any questions or anything you want to share, how you found the survey, or you can share anything.
Your feedback, your doubts.
Yeah.
Did this survey actually help you in making changes to your lifestyle?
It really helped actually because it let me keep in check of where I am. Because my in my family, they're like we all shifted to organic. So from organic foods, and we try to contribute as much as we can. So like from switching off the TVs, once the survey started, I try to keep a check of myself, and it slowly improved my habit also. And the message at the end of the survey really helped. Like we get a mail after the survey is done with the responses, and it'll give a message. So it was really nice.
Thank you.
Sian, have you checked with Abhishek, Sian?
Ma'am, I messaged him, ma'am, but I don't think he has seen my message, ma'am.
Oh, okay. Anybody else, like girls, boys, anybody else want to share your feedback or what you learned out of this survey? Please, we need a few more volunteers to come forward to talk. Yes.
Did anyone motivated their friends and family to understand and take up sustainable living?
Okay, so I don't think yeah, anybody will share. Yeah, yes. Anybody is there to talk, please?
Ma'am, while going through the survey, I actually felt that I was already following nearly 80 or 90% of the stuff. So I was quite satisfied that okay, I'm contributing something good to the environment. So I had a good feeling while doing the survey.
Oh, superb. Like your name, please?
Ma'am, I'm Anusha.
Anusha. Anusha, which branch, Anusha?
EC.
EC. Okay. Thank you so much, Anusha. So I'm happy. You're already, halfway through. So we have few souls for the environment. Anybody else?
Dr. Ketri, madam, if you don't mind, you can also share the feedback of the survey or.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. Like, okay. Fine. Like, we actually started our institution itself, like Shiv Nadar Foundation, some 2 months, not 2 months, 1.5 months back, they came up with a plan of getting ASHE enrollment as well as STARS rating for our institution. So we have taken baby steps, I can say, towards that. And we have mentioned them to the consulting group who are working with us. Like we have started with this students, college students lifestyle, sustainability lifestyle study survey also. So they were happy with that. And as because all the 100 volunteers or 100 students who are participating in the survey, they are all from the National Service Scheme, and they were a part of the NSS. Maybe out of 300, only 300 plus, only 100 were part of this survey. And I felt maybe out of this 100, some 50% might be meticulously concerned about their care for the environment, and they really want to do something back to the environment and the climate change and the their lifestyle modifications actually needed. So they felt their necessity for that, and because of that made them to be part of the survey, and they were participated in this. So I'm happy from the bottom of my heart. I thank Akanshka as well as yourself and the CAG for giving us this opportunity. At least some not 1% of the behavioral modifications, if we are brought in together to few of our students, or it could be even one of our student volunteer. So that itself, I feel it's a big success of the survey. And I'm happy to associate with your organization as well. And I have to thank at this time the two student lead volunteers, Abhishek and Sian, because they were tracking all the students who have not done the survey and made them, and they insisted them to complete the survey on time. And like even if we go to classes, and even if at the end of the hour, if we say some takeaway messages like these things to the students in the regular classes, they were actually not ready to hear from us. in the sense that they're having a look like why she's talking something unnecessary in this technical session or class, something like that. But like it's very, very important for each one of us who is sitting inside the classroom to ensure that when you come going out of the classroom, if nobody is there in the classroom, means you have to see and you have to check whether the lights and fans are switched off, right? And even if you find any corridor light is on during the daytime, please check where the switchboard is and please find out the switch and switch it off. Not only that, don't litter the campus. Not only litter the campus, don't litter the place where you are, and find out a dustbin and throw the waste. And wisely use the plastics. Please don't use the single-use plastics. Right? So there are so many threats in front of us. We have a big responsibility in front of us to lead the universe at least, in a better way to our next. So that's what I want to share, and thank you so much for the very nice questions you have set in the survey. Thank you. That's what I want to share you. Thank you so much for the opportunity to us.
Thank you, K3 ma'am. Thank you, coordinators, and thank you all the participants. You can contact me via my mail ID, akanksha.tiwari.
Are you sharing this PPT to us, Akanshka?
Yes, I will share the recording as well, ma'am.
Okay, fine. Thank you. And what I asked on the other day is, like, I want to have a proof kind of thing, like we are volunteers from our college was part of your survey, and we were associated with your organization, this survey only for this time period, and this many volunteers have participated in this. Only that information alone has to be there in your organization letterhead, and that is enough for us.
All right, we will frame one and we'll share it, ma'am.
Okay, thank you. And also next they'll be asking about the certificates, so better you'll just make an announcement when they'll be getting all the time frame and everything.
Sure, I will be in touch with you and the coordinators, ma'am. For that, I will try to send these certificates very soon. So yeah, let me finish this part. So
okay, I understand. No, like they'll question us, and once again we'll send the question to you. So I directly ask the question before. Nothing wrong.
Sure, ma'am. I will address all your. I will. Yeah. So you can contact me via my mail ID, akanksha.tiwari@cag.org.in. And to know more about our research works, follow CAG's Twitter handle, FB, LinkedIn, and Instagram pages. Also, we have our Thermal Watch Twitter account on which we share interesting articles on climate change, energy, sustainability, and environment. You can tag CAG Chennai in the photos and videos, etc. you share on your social media accounts about your own actions to make your life better and sustainable. Take care, everyone. Thank you.
And Akanshka, we also want to associate with your organization or even with you for any such further activity towards the climate change or environmental sustainability.
Sure, madam. We are open to it. Firstly, I would like to thank you for allowing us to do this survey. And we were quite happy with what we have done, the support we have got from different students. We will definitely contact you for other studies which we are planning for the future, and we will definitely contact you for different works which we do.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
And we will also send a letter to you requested, as well as the certificates. I think mostly by 2 weeks, everyone will get the certificate.
No problem. That's
and once the report is ready, there will be a report on this, which will, once it is ready, I will also share that with you. And one of the main thing we will also be doing is, once we have this report, we will also submitting to the Greater Chennai Corporation as well as to the state government to show that there is a possibility, if you make policy changes, there is a scope for behavioral changes. So that is the advocacy we want to do from this study. Output of this study main is that. So as you have seen in the demanding systemic changes, is that where there is willingness from the students or us to change. but the system is such that there are few things which are hard to change, whether it is cost, whether it's availability. I think as one of the students said, switching to organic thing, it is possible for few, it is not possible for some because of cost or whatever reasons, availability and all. So this is what we are demanding from the government
Exactly.
to do the systemic changes and make these policy changes so that it is possible for any student or any citizen, doesn't matter low income, high income, middle income, there is possibility to contribute their part to the sustainability of the planet.
Exactly. Exactly.
So, yeah.
Thank you so much for this opportunity. We are happy that we were part of this survey, and it would helpful to that policy making extensions. We are extremely proud.
Yeah. Sure, madam.
Thank
We
you,
will
sir.
definitely
Thank you.
contact you for other studies as well in the future.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much.
Yeah. So Sian has shared the link for attendance. So those who are here, please fill in, and so that's it.
Yeah, I think Mr. Abhishek is here. If he still wants to share, he can
Yeah,
share.
yeah,
If at
Abhishek,
all he
Abhishek,
wants to.
please. Yeah, Abhishek, please go ahead, Abhishek.
Looks like he's still having some problem, man.
Ma'am, I guess that Abhishek is from Tripoli, ma'am, not Abhishek who was the coordinator.
Okay, I thank each one of you for joining, and hopefully we will meet for other interesting studies as well in the future. Thank you so much and have a nice evening, all of you.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
Thank
sir,
you.
one more thing,
Yes,
and
ma'am.
if possible, we want to have you in person for any such activity in the campus for the coming days if everything comes back to normal.
Yes, definitely. I mean, now if there is once all this traveling starts up, definitely if you have something in the college, we'll definitely provide our support as well. I mean, personally coming there or anything we can plan. That's not a problem at all.
Okay. Thank you so much. Thank you, Akanshka. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you,
Thank
everyone.
you.
Bye, everyone.
Bye.